Officials in Berkeley County are pursuing what's known as a Brownfield Grant from the Environmental Protection Agency. If approved, it could help turn old properties into space that will improve the lives of neighboring residents. We're joined today by Corey McClary, who is the Workforce Development Manager for Berkeley County Economic Development. Thanks for being here with us.
Yes, sir.
Tell our viewers more about what a Brownfield Grant actually is and what it does.
Sure. Brownfield Grant is basically a grant from the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, a federal grant that's basically used for to assess and to mitigate some properties that probably have some environmental hazards on it, and which helps us be able to reuse the property.
And one of those properties that is in question or being looked at right now is the St. Stephen's property, one of the high schools there.
Correct. It's the old high school. Some of the old St. Stephen people would know as the old Russellville High School, but it also was known as the St. Stephen High School.
Okay. And what does this mean? Does this mean we're going to tear that down and make it green space, or does it mean you can take that building and repurpose it for something else?
Well, there's a possibility for that, but the St. Stephen community, they have a steering committee. We formed a steering committee which was appointed by Mayor Rivers and the town council, and the steering committee will determine at a later time what exactly they want to do specifically for that property, but all options are on the table.
Okay, and how do people make their voices heard if they say, hey, no, I have very different plans for what I'd like to see there?
Sure. We've been having community meetings up for the last 2 years, actually, up in this process to get to where we are now. And it's been very interesting seeing the people's different ideas of what they want to do, but we have community meetings that are everybody can be welcome to. Our next community meeting actually will be next Tuesday, the 29th. I think that's Tuesday. It's Monday or Tuesday.
Okay. That building, I'm not so familiar with the St. Stephen area, but as it's situated, is there the possibility that it could maybe become a civic center, a community center for that region?
Sure. We recently did a structural assessment on the property with our help from our engineers at Terracon, and it was determined that the structure can be saved. So that's great news for the town of St. Stephen, of course. It's great news for that community because now there are other options that can be pursued.
All right. Is there any opportunity to make it into a functioning school? Could that happen? Could the school district get back involved with it?
Well, considering that they got the property from the school district, I don't know. I don't know if the school district would want that again. Hopefully they won't. But the town, I know the town will benefit definitely. Matter of fact, not just the town, but the entire community will benefit from having such a valuable asset in their community. Well,
we certainly do have some crowding issues in the school, but that's the story for a different day. Will there be a opportunity or a session to vote on this, or will it just be up to the members of the steering committee?
It will be up to the town of St. Stephen. So the steering committee will determine that. The mayor and town council will go forth from their suggestions and then make the the proper or the necessary adjustments to whatever they come up with. But as far as Berkeley County is concerned, we're just there to help facilitate this brownfield and make sure that everything is on the up and up as we go forward.
Now, the Brownfield Grant, that's federal money. Would there be any federal dollars available to help put this high school back to public use?
We're looking into it. All options are on the table. We like to tell we tell all the residents out there that we're not making any promises as far as that is concerned, because the grant funding can be here and there and hit and miss. But we're open to having all options on the table, including getting funds from the Municipal Association and other federal outlets.
All right. So again, if you're interested in getting more information about that, there's a meeting that's happening on October 29th. Check it out and make your voice heard. We'll be right back after this.